The iLLANOiZE app is available now on Apple and Google Play Store. Download the app, get the latest news, stream our podcasts, watch interviews, and listen to iLLANOiZE Radio live. Download the app right now.
This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, iLLANOiZE Jones, and Pretty Riot. Going down right now.
In my Biko voice, as always, we interview the best talent in the city and the world. And today,
you didn't even do it right. It was like right.
You was on,
but you got to say the city and globe. Yeah, that's what it is.
He got too many. He get too animated with it. I ain't that animated with it. That's my boy though. Yeah, as y'all can see, Biko still gone out with it. He told us ACL, MCL. MLK.
Shut up.
All that. He too
done.
Okay.
You're not a shooter. He's a rebounder. Look, we got. Okay, I'm finding out stuff about this guy off radio that I did not know, and you know, he ran down Stony in his Altima. You feel me? I want to make some noise for our guest, KingPinRue. Everybody, make some noise.
How y'all
man,
claps be so?
Finally. I'm telling you.
Yeah, finally. We got rescheduled like
66 times.
Well, about 60
times. And it's almost like 2 years of rescheduling, back and forth scheduling.
It is not it ain't no 2 years, but it's like
almost
6-7 months.
It feels like
been a while.
Yeah.
It feels like a long time.
Yeah, it do feel like a long time.
Because we supposed to did it, knocked you out, got you out the way in the summer. No Sandusky. We supposed to get you out the way in the summer.
No, that was April.
That was April?
Yeah, that was like April.
Then your birthday?
Yeah.
When your birthday?
It was April 15th. So that's
it's okay.
Yeah.
That's when we rescheduled.
I was stuck in LA.
Okay. Were you stuck in LA or were you having too much fun in LA?
It was both.
Okay.
When you was in LA, did you get like that vibe? Because I know when I was in Miami, it was like a vibe of like, man, the money is here type shit.
It was just not money. It was just bougie, but it was like fun because like the atmosphere and the vibes out there was definitely way different. So just creative mind, like the creative process out there of like writing out there compared to here is two different atmospheres. Okay,
let's take a couple steps back because you know we had Stun Taylor here a while ago.
Yeah.
And we had a number. We was gambling and betting like on if y'all was brothers or not. And he came up here and told us that y'all wasn't brothers. And then, I'm finding out that you're not even from the west side.
No, I'm not. I'm from out south.
Right down.
Low end.
Low end.
Yeah.
So like from you being out south, it seems like you have a strong like support team from out west. Like
besides Stunt and Big Sexy, who else?
I mean, I see you with them every day. That's why we thought you was...
I mean, no, we cool on some non-music stuff.
So y'all not even related?
No, we not.
All right, cool.
It could be the type of music,
The bounce.
Out west had the Fifi type, the bop type. You got that up-tempo, dance, have fun type music.
Stuff anyway.
So,
definitely do.
Like, where did you get your name from?
Well, it was originally Ricky Rue, and then I changed it to KingPinRue as of 2018 because I was coming with a whole different sound. So I felt like if I'm coming with a different sound, the best way to get my music heard is to rebrand my whole self. And I feel like when you branding yourself as an artist, when you stuck with that name and then they're used to hearing that type of sound and then you come with a whole new sound that they never heard before, it actually helped out. So KingPinRue is basically not about like no drug stuff. It's basically about like the level up, just bossing up on everything and being on top of everything. Really.
So what would you say is the biggest difference between Ricky Rue and KingPinRue?
KingPinRue is just bringing out the everyday struggle and making it look fun, basically.
I like
That's
that.
How you can do it, because instead of flexing about what I don't got, I'm flexing with what I got and using that.
Did y'all just hear that? That was low-key a jam. He said he is not flexing about the things that he does not have.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people should take notes.
Hey, I'm going to put you on the spot real quick.
Okay.
So, You done worked with Stunt Taylor, Sasha Go Hard, Neil Gang.
Yeah.
So who would you say was the funnest or the best person that you work with so far?
Dang, why to be honest, all those people that you name, I'm real close with everybody. So it's like, it's going to be hard for me to say that because,
Yeah, man.
You said who's the best? I'll say who surprised me the most is Neil Gang. How that was in 2016. We did a song that never got released though, but how he got into the studio and was like recording, I didn't think his process was the way it was. So it was like he really talented for real. Like he cold. Like, I don't see why people be saying he cold. Cause I got in a studio session with him. It was something I ain't never seen before.
So what got you into music?
To be honest, I used to throw parties. So, and what was that? I started in 2011 throwing parties. 2011, 2012, and then I got onto a group. I forgot the name of the group, but you remember Superfest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was a part of that.
Wow, what a time.
I was a part of Superfest, and so because I was around music so much, I feel like it just grew onto me, and I was like, dang, what if I did music? It was like one of those. But I didn't know if I wanted to do it, though. So it just happened that as I went along, I liked it. Then it just kept growing each year as I wanted to do it more. So, like, 2015, I feel like is the year where I took it real serious.
What happened with Superfest?
So basically the first and second one was successful, but the thing about it is, like, on some business side, it really wasn't like connecting. So it was like we could bring the people out, but like what we wanted, we wasn't really getting that. Right. So that's how that kind of fell apart.
So with your, like, because I know with you having shows, you seem like to have a party feel. Do you take what you learned from throwing parties into your shows and performances?
That's
and all
exactly how I come with my music for a fact. Like, and by the way, I'm dropping an album on Martin Luther King Day, 1/20/20. It's called Everything Counts, Nothing But Hits.
I like he just segued right into the album.
Right, because I had a question before we started talking about that.
I ain't gonna lie, it's nothing but hits, like classic. Like, y'all finna think I'm crazy, but it's up there with Back from the Dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a question then in regards to just like, who are your musical influences then if you kind of got your start in music, you know, like through party promoting and throwing parties?
What's crazy is who I grew up listening to and how I do my music is like two different things. That's kind of weird though.
No.
Like,
you like what you like.
I listen to like T.I., Ludacris, 50 when I was growing up. But now, I don't know, it's just like, it feels like an environment that you just gotta adapt to with this new music. Cause like back then music and now music is two totally different things. Back then it was all about lyricism and all of that. Now it's like, I feel like whatever sounds good to the ear.
Right. So like, what do you learn format songs? Cause I hear you naming like guys like 50, T.I., and Ludacris. And how do you format your song? Like, where does that come in at? The practice and
whatever. So basically, I go off of whatever the hook is. I feel like I always base my songs off the hook first. So if I hear a beat and I'm really feeling it, I go off the hook. It's like I just go off the hook. Really, I don't have no certain way of formatting it. But my favorite rapper right now is Meek Mill, though. I'm not gonna lie. So. Like, yeah, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if I make that type of music, people gonna look at me like, what? Because that's what I used to make, that type of music, but people ain't look at me that way. So I feel like in this music industry, you gotta fit what people think that you are. And I feel like because people see me happy sometimes a lot, they feel like my music should be uppy a lot. But in reality, it's like us artists, we go through a lot. So a lot of stuff that they don't see. It's a lot of stuff that I be wanting to put on social media that I know for a fact that's not going to help me, so why put it on social media?
Right.
So
So do you express? So are you able to express yourself musically through that?
Yeah, I am, but not.
It sounds like you. It sounds like you holding back as an artist to me.
Facts.
Like that's all I'm getting, because at the end of the day, like, not to cut you off, but what people want to see you as shouldn't affect your artistry. Like, yeah, you may look like a happy person, but if you talking that shit on a record and it's relatable, I don't care how happy you look. If I'm listening to it, like, I can vibe with it. So do you feel like you holding yourself back?
No, because I know for a fact of, like, what I'm talking about now is what's gonna gravitate to what they want to hear later on. Like, I know how to, like, I make the music that I still want, but I only put out certain stuff.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm holding back. It's just I know what they want to hear first.
Okay.
So I'm just putting what's.
So you
best
still
for me
making
first.
that type of music? You just not putting it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, for instance, I just lost my great grandmother, so I made a song. Like, I had literally made the song maybe like 2 or 3 days after she passed. Went to the studio, did it, and a lot of people heard it and was like, "Dang, I didn't know you could do stuff like that." But I did it because, one, I was taking care of her every day, literally. So when I did that, people already knew where I was coming from.
Right.
So it didn't make it, it didn't make it that hard to do it.
So you say your album is full of hits.
Yeah.
So what you saying, what you just said, is there a honest balance on your album?
Man, there's so much creativity on that album that's gonna come out. I'm not even gonna lie. It's nothing but hits.
So we gonna hear the song about your grandma.
Yeah, that's the outro.
Okay.
That's the outro.
So I want to know about this song you have called Altima.
Yeah.
Riding down Stony in the Altima. Like,
Every time I hear that, I have to do
how did you come up with that song?
To be honest, how did I come up with that song? Cause I used to do Uber a lot. So when I was driving, my homie was like, "You should make a song about your car." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Cause you always in the car, so why not make a song about your car?" I was like, "That's lame. What? I'm not gonna do nothing like that." So we was just chilling. We was putting on beats, and he was like, basically, he was like, some Altima, and then I was like, "King John?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Oh, we should say Stony." He was like, "What?" And then it was like we was just playing around and had beats on it. I was playing around. That's how I really came up with it, just playing around. And then everything in that song is true though. Like, that's the crazy part.
That's how you be riding down Stony in the Altima. Skirt.
I mean, shit, the city took my shit down. That shit really was on repo list. They really took that shit.
That's that beat man ticket style.
And I really was parking my shit. I can curse on it.
Go ahead. You already said it.
I said shh. But nah, I really was parking it in my homie crib in the back, for real. Like, that's
They got you from back there? Or they
man,
caught
remember
you
that?
back on the street?
Remember when the city was going crazy and putting boots on people's cars?
They got like
I parked
four of
it
my
in the
cars.
back of my homie crib. They found it in the back boot. Me and his friend car
Man,
going crazy
in the backyard.
in the back, and I said, "Yeah, it's over with."
The city paid
I think I owe like 8,000 and
Hey, hold on. How you get 8,000 in tickets?
I don't, man. Look,
Let me be the one to tell you, they gonna come for their money. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna change my name.
They coming. So you get a job, they gonna garnish them wages eventually, bro. They coming.
That's ugly.
Yeah.
That is ugly, man.
Payment plan, man. Go ahead. Get on
Hey,
payment plan.
listen, I'm gonna change my name.
You just
start
gotta put your whips in somebody else's name.
Hey, I know some people out there with people you can buy your credit back. You can get that going.
look, on that note, man, we gonna get into some Young Thug and Gunna right here on iLLANOiZE Radio. Hot, let's get it right here on iLLANOiZE Radio.
Make sure to check out the Ill List playlist, in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist, as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
iLLANOiZE Radio, welcome back. I am Illinois Jones, and we still got the homie in the building.
Yeah.
KingPinRue.
KingPinRue.
So, like, tell me, like, because one thing I wanted to know is your fashion.
Yeah.
You have a sick fashion. You always switching up your hair colors and all that. I mean, like, what inspired your fashion?
To be honest, I was let me say this. Like 2 years ago, like 2016, I always wanted to have blue, but I was scared to do it because I thought it was gonna look, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Sandusky.
Sandusky. Oh, very. Okay, I got you.
So, but then I saw, what was that? I forgot the artist's name. He was from Atlanta. He had blue in his hair, and I was like, dang, that don't look.
Sandusky.
Yeah, that word. So I was like, dang, that actually look dope. So I was like, I should have been did it. So then I was like, why not do it? And I felt like it was low key the time, even though Stunt be like, bro, you need to just do your stuff just black, bro. Don't nobody want to see no colors. I'm like, bro, you're tweaking. Just because you're like up there doesn't.
You're like up there. What does that mean? What does that mean?
You know he's older than me,
Yeah,
so.
age. That's hilarious. You're just up there.
How did you and Stunt meet?
Parties, cause his manager, Mikey, I was throwing parties with Mikey True, so that's how that came. I met him through Mikey, and then Stunt was always around when we was doing it, and we just got cool.
Okay.
So it was like from, what year was that? Like 2011. Yeah.
Okay.
So was your party the first to break Fifi?
To be honest, I really don't know. I don't even want to lie. I don't know. It could have been, because Mikey was a part of that. He was one of the reasons why Fifi broke out the way it was. It could have been. I really don't know.
Go ahead, own that, man.
Go on ahead, take that. Anybody else?
Right. Somebody don't be in the comments like, no.
I mean,
your credits on
I feel like our parties definitely helped out with it, like made it leveled up, because we was having like, what was like 300 or more people at the parties, and each party we was throwing the parties. We was the people who was throwing all the college parties, so you might as well say yeah. But I feel like I want to give it more to Mikey True than me, because he was that was his artist. You know what I'm saying? We was literally just getting cool around that time. Well, we was cool, but I didn't even know he did music. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. Were you rapping at the time?
nah, I ain't started rapping till 2013. So I wasn't even doing music.
What was the first song you put out?
It was called oh my God.
Was
that
it
shit.
trash?
You know what the funny part is? DJ Oreo was the first person to play the song ever. Like, we was at a club called Chaos. It was called Crew Necks. So it was me, Loretta Mars, Rory French, and Tay DeVito. We was all on one song, and DJ Oreo.
DeVito, I ain't heard
And
that
Tay
name
DeVito in a long
minute.
time.
And we was all on one song, and Ace Boogie, he shot the video for us. So that was my first video and song ever.
You remember your verse?
Huh?
You remember your verse?
For the camera, though.
I don't be like that, man. Let's give us a couple bars.
Man, come on, let's
Give
go
us a
up
couple
on the
bars.
side. Nah,
Let me get a couple.
bro, that was back then, like 2012, but it didn't come out
So
till
what? We gonna
2013.
show the growth then, because somebody's gonna watch this and be like, "Wow, he
My
grew a
name
lot."
wasn't even the same.
It was Ricky.
No, it wasn't.
What
It
was
was
your-
something crazy.
What was your first rap name?
Crew
We
Neck.
just gonna go with Ricky Rue. Because it definitely wasn't.
You can't share that with us, man. You gonna share it soon. You might as
I'm
well share with
gonna
us
tell
first.
you behind the scenes.
It's okay. We just gonna expose you. I'll
We
go
gonna
find
tweet
it
it.
on the internet.
So let me ask you this: from you say 2012 to now 2019, what's probably like the most important thing that you've learned as far as the music goes?
The business, on how you branding yourself, the business, just how you go about stuff, the right and wrong ways, like not just putting music out just because you think it's hot. And basically it's a lot of back ends that a lot of people don't know, like with promotion and marketing and PR and all of that. Like, this music stuff is expensive. I'm not even gonna lie. So it's a lot. And once you know all of that, your brain be fried. And you be like, how can I get through and maneuver around this without a team, or with the team that you already got? How can I utilize what I got with what I'm doing?
I think that's most important, is understanding what you have and taking that full throttle.
Yeah.
So, with you coming from a party promoter background, did that help you with marketing and music and promoting music?
Yes, but music, I feel like the difference between parties and music is that when you think you do a hot song, it might not be hot to everybody else. That's what I learned when I first started. And then also, you just can't drop music just because it's hot. You know what I'm saying? You have to go about it a certain way. That's like, I don't know. I feel like that's like going into a neighborhood that you know you're not supposed to be in. You just walk up in there without
introducing yourself.
Yeah, basically. So it's like, I feel like it's a lot of political stuff that come with this music stuff that you gotta be prepared for and just know how to move with your music and your brand.
Right. What's something that you wasn't prepared for that you came across in this music industry?
I thought it was easy and sweet. Like, I thought as long as you knew people and had your music out, and if they like it, it would just...
You gonna get rich. I'm gonna do the rap. Everybody gonna like me. I'm gonna blow the whole hood on.
And it ain't that. It definitely ain't that. So, but I'm glad that low-key that I stayed and kept doing it, because it's a lot of stuff that I never even thought that I would be doing. Like now, like being on the radio. Like, I always imagined it, but it was like once I was in for a couple of years, like after 2 years, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. But then it was like, I felt like it's weird because like each of my years that I've been rapping, it was like weird points. So like 2014 when I dropped the song, it was going good but not good enough in my eyes. And then 2015 I dropped another song. It was like every year I had one song that everybody liked. 2015 I dropped a song and Lil Durk retweeted it. And I thought I was out of here. And then basically I had a little delay from 15 all the way up until 18 because I actually moved to Florida in 2016. So I was gone for like a year. And then 2018, that's when I rebranded my whole self and was just learning from 2015 all the way to now, basically. I was learning in between that time where I didn't drop any music.
Man. So like what did you move to Florida for?
To get away, just to see how it is to be away from Chicago.
Right.
And I came right back.
What was something that you soaked up, like while you was in Florida? Because that's obviously a much different culture from Chicago culture.
I can say that why I like Chicago more than Florida, no disrespect to Florida, because out there, like when I was out there, they only did stuff like every first Friday or every second Friday. They got some where they only go out.
What part of Florida did you go to?
I was in Tampa, so it was like, yeah, that face right there.
It don't sound fun.
Tampa, that's where all the old mafias go.
I feel like that's a vacation spot, right?
And go retire, right? That's the retiring spot, right?
I don't know. I ain't never been. I would have moved to Miami, baby.
It's just out here is more like open. Like even if something closed, that don't mean everything is closed. Out there, if one thing closed, they all closed.
Right. So I know you said when you first got in the game, you dropped your first song, and you thought you was gonna be on.
Yeah.
But it didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
A lot of people would have gave up.
And I had Oreo drop it in the club, so I thought it was DJ Oreo.
Yeah. So like since being that you had those expectations and you didn't stand up to those expectations, what kept you focused and kept you going?
I'm glad you asked that. I actually was on tours. So, like, I've done a whole high school tour with corporate before. So, that happened in 2017. So, I was just experimenting from schools and seeing how I could better myself. So, even though I wasn't dropping music, I still was on tour. Like, high school tours throughout the city. I think I did, like, 50 or 60 schools. And then I also did tour with Hot Rod, too. I did, like, 2 or 3 schools, because that's how I first started off. Was out before the pep rally got all super big. I was on there. It was me, Leak, Stunt, Big Sexy.
Leak,
ain't you Leak?
Oh,
and Neil brother.
Okay.
And it was and D-Lo. So it was us, and we was going to the schools. Like I only got a chance to do the high schools because my music wasn't to the grade school level.
Right.
And then basically 2018, I got to do Dunbar and turned them up, did Perspectives. What else? Oh, and then when I went to Morgan Park. I didn't perform there, but when I was there, Chemo was dancing with the kids in my song, and we did a video, and they did some numbers on that too. So.
Okay, check your grind out. Check your grind out, man.
So it's just it's basically just the process. I learned that when it's gonna be your time, it's gonna be your time. Really.
So let's talk about this project you've been just throwing out there since you've been here, man.
Yes.
So, like, this is your first full project?
This is gonna be my first album. I had a mixtape, but I feel like that was just
introduction.
Yeah, but that was Ricky Rue. That wasn't KingPinRue.
Okay. So with this album, what are we getting from KingPinRue on this album?
You could see the versatility in different types of club moods. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it's gonna be probably like 12 or 13 tracks on here. I only got 3 features on here. That's gonna be Stunt. I got Sasha Go Hard and Bandland ZZ. But basically, most of them are all club bangers except for like 2 or 3. 2 or 3 of them are like personal, but it's like I could give you the down south vibes, Midwest vibes, like it's like a lot of versatility in it. And I got an Uber song coming out too. Ooh, it's gonna go crazy.
Oh, that's what's up, man. So what producers? Who all producers were?
Will, I got Too Long. He from Alabama.
Okay.
His name is Too Long, my brother. He's basically produced the whole album except for Stony. Actually, Shake and Bake made Stony.
Shout out to
Shake and Bake.
Yeah. Shake and Bake definitely doing her thing.
Yeah, but other than that, mostly I wanted to work with a producer that wasn't from here. That way I could get different perspectives. And I wanted to come with a whole different sound. Like, I feel like my sound is definitely different from a lot of people out here in Chicago, because if you really listen to me, I don't really talk about drugs, shooting, killing. I don't talk about none of that. I talk about everyday, average stuff. And then you're going to be like, dang, he really ain't say that. Like, a lot of people come to me like, bro, you was talking about drilling. You was talking about smoking. I'm like, what song? Man, I thought you did.
You talk about freaks though, right?
Of course. What?
Who produced that joint?
Too Long.
Too Long.
He from Alabama. He cold. Too Long, my brother.
Let's get into Freak, man. Go and throw the people the song.
Yeah. Wait, how you
like you were just about to do it.
Oh, well, yeah, it's your boy KingPinRue. You now listening to iLLANOiZE Radio Freak.
Make sure to check out the iLList playlist, in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist, as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
We still got KingPinRue in the building with us, ladies and gentlemen. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good. I feel good to be here. Y'all like the Breakfast Club in Chicago.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that. Don't be just saying it because you up here.
No, I'm dead serious. I watch y'all. You know I watch y'all. You can see the likes on y'all stuff, on y'all YouTube thing.
You like it on the YouTube.
That's real.
That's
if he
real.
liking it on YouTube,
one.
Yeah, that's real.
Real one. Y'all artists, y'all need to get like Kingpin. Be more like Kingpin. I'm gonna get a shirt that say "Be more like Kingpin."
I used to actually sell shirts. It was called Ricky. It was Ricky Who, and then on the back it had Ricky Rue. It was actually selling.
I actually remember seeing those shirts.
Yeah.
It was like black and then the letters was white.
Yeah,
I actually recall.
I had Chicago King Dave making them.
Shout out to
my boy Skrill.
Are you going?
Yeah, Skrilla was making them. That's who was making them.
Skrill.
Are you gonna drop some merch like for your new project coming out?
I actually should. Now that you brought that up, y'all gonna get the first shirt.
Bam!
Hey, period.
Appreciate you. Cause I'm gonna rock mine.
Y'all need some Illinois shirts too. Well, I mean, y'all got the hoodies. I need a shirt.
Oh, you need a shirt?
We can make that happen.
Yeah.
Look, you come to Illinois and join on. We got you.
Yeah.
And make sure y'all at iLLANOiZE Radio Live November 17th at Emporium. It's free, so pull up, come celebrate. Period. We celebrating 2 years in a game.
And our RSVP'd already.
And he RSVP, so he's getting free game tokens.
Before they even knew.
We getting drunk.
Baby, big time, no cap. You feel me?
That was a lot of slang in one sentence.
That's how we get it popping over here. So, do you have like a title for your album?
Yeah. It's called Everything Counts.
Everything Counts.
Yes, sir.
We're getting it on Martin Luther King's birthday.
Yes, sir.
13 tracks.
Yes, sir.
iLLANOiZE will have all the exclusive music on the
They
12th.
definitely will. Y'all definitely could be in the building too. Album release party. It's gonna be crazy. This album is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm excited. Usually I'll be like, yeah, I got a decent amount of songs, but nah, every song on there, like, I know for a fact how. I don't even want to. I just want y'all to listen.
What's the most? Oh, go ahead, my fault for real. Go ahead, do credit.
Oh, how long did it take you to put this project together? Since you're so like excited about it.
To be honest, what I did was I was just working on singles. That's all I was doing. I wasn't even working on a project, and it's been a year of me like rebranding myself. So I feel like 2020 is time for me to drop an album. So
if you could sit down with Ricky Rue,
yeah,
what would be some things what kind of advice would you give Ricky Rue?
Well, Ricky Rue, he was basically, how can I put this? I would tell him, dang, that's a good question.
Fuck this head
That
up.
is a good question. That's a good question. I would just tell him, you know what I'm saying, you gotta keep grinding. Most of the time I was always told only time would tell, so it's either you gonna grow or you gonna stay the same. And if you wanna grow, you gotta learn new things to elevate your sound, your way of thinking. I'll just educating yourself on everything. Just really, that's all I can really say is just educate yourself on certain things. Just paying attention to what's the new wave, new sound, what the industry wants. What do you want as an artist? Do you want to be A, B, or C class celebrity? Well, not celebrity, but you know what I'm saying, in the industry with the music. Because it's really like, I can't really say too much to the old me, because back then is what we wore back then and what we wore now is totally two different things. And we wouldn't even think of what was going on back then, because all we know is...
You could tell them, yo, put on these jeans. They're going to be busting in 2 years.
That is true. If I had a time machine, I'd be like, yeah, wear these first. Or make this song first so that you could be ahead of the game. But, I mean, I feel like...
it's going to be popping.
I feel like that's what everybody wish we had, a time machine. I feel like just... Not even with music, just with family.
If you
time machine, would you really go back into time?
What? I would go back to...
If you could go back in time one time and do anything, what would you do?
I would go back to the year 2003. I know what year I want to go back. I probably would have did basketball all the way through. I used to play basketball, so I probably...
So 2003, you would go back to the gym and be like, nuh-uh, don't give up any of these tryouts.
I was making everything then, but how can I say it? You okay? Okay. I would say just work out. Like, when I was hooping, I was good enough not to work out, so I didn't even believe in that.
You didn't take it that serious.
No, I took it serious. It was just, I just believed that I could do anything and I didn't need to do it. I was just naive, doing whatever I wanted to do. So I was cold and hooping. I didn't stop hooping until like 2012, 2013.
Okay. You got any shout outs, anything we need to be looking out for?
Yeah, I got a little song that's gonna not be on the project, that's gonna be raw. It's gonna go viral. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Can we get them exclusive rights?
Huh? Yeah, you can. No. I took that the wrong way when you said exclusive rights, but yeah,
I kind of was like,
can we get this?
Yeah,
I'm like, dang, Joe, that was real long.
You want my publishing, guys?
I'm like, damn, Jones. I'm like, y'all cool like that?
Yeah, you get the song.
Yeah, we want to be the first to drop that.
Yeah. When you said exclusive right, I'm thinking about business.
I'm like,
should I answer this on air?
Oh, right. I'm like, because this is being recorded.
You trying to set me up. I gotta. This song gonna go crazy. Shout out to DJ Legendary. That's my DJ. Shout out to Stun, Sasha Go Hard. Shout out to Tribe, Wealthy Soul.
Also do the open mics.
Yeah, they do it every Tuesday. They got a new spot. It's right by Lacuna Lost. They finna start November 1st, so I know when this come out, it's gonna be
that time.
Yeah, so they definitely got a new spot because we was on 47th and Vincennes, and it would be crazy, like all types of people. That's how I met a lot of new people, was from doing their open mics, because I am a part of their conglomerate.
Yeah.
But it's like,
how did that happen?
What's funny is I met Derek through, his name is Derek Wealthy, so he's an artist as well. I met him through open mics, and then me and him did a song, and then from there we just started picking people, bringing them in as artists, and then we started doing open mics on Tuesdays because we was like, how can we get the city together? And then we was doing it in the house. Did you come to the house?
Yeah.
I came to the house, but I don't think I ever did one of the open mics in the house.
You came to the house. Yeah, we had the painting on the wall and everything. So, and then we took it to the venue, 47th and Vincennes at Collab. And now they got a new spot that they own. Well, not own, but renovating. And it's in a loft. So I don't know the name of it, but it's November 1st is the first day that they're doing their event.
That's gonna be lit, man. So, album coming out, Martin Luther King birthday.
Yes, sir.
Song gonna be leaked before then.
Yeah, I'm gonna have something in November dropping.
And videos.
Yeah, I'm gonna have videos down there to every song.
Shows.
When is this coming out?
On the 1st. Oh, it should be something. It should be out by this week.
Nah, cause I got a show Monday. That's not gonna be out by then. Any shows?
No, but people listening right now though.
You thought we was podcasting?
Cliffhanger.
No, you have now been live.
Live this whole time.
I got a show at Bourbon on Division on the 28th for Nibiru's birthday party.
Okay.
He's an up and coming artist. He sing. He can sing. It's with Lajay's on it and OAKZ on it, and I forgot who else. I said Nibiru. Sorry if I forgot the other names, but it's me, Lajay, OAKZ, and Nibiru.
Okay.
But yeah, this is gonna be a super dope event. It's the 28th, Bourbon on Division Street. It's at 8 o'clock. Yup.